So here's a board that we've had a lot of fun with over the years. It's the Burton Process Flying V, and it's this year it's a true twin in every way except for the stance is set back a little bit, which is awesome. I mean, that's kind of one of my favorite designs because it makes it such a versatile board. Most of my time, like if I'm looking for a one board quiver, I want a board I can center up and ride switch the same either way. But then on a powder day, the old surfer in me comes out and I want to set it back as far as I can and ride one direction most of the day. I'm talking deep powder. If it's kind of, like a foot or two, oftentimes I won't even set it back. I'll ride centered and ride switch, but a lot of time it's just so much more fun to ride directional when it's really deep and just get back and surfy and have that, that nose stay afloat. And the Process Flying V just handles all of that. I've ridden this a few times, so it's not pretty. It's got some chips already and what have you. It's fallen into another board or two. But you can see here the profile is pretty stable. It's just, it like even over like the Custom Flying V Twin I have and the Custom Flying V, it seems like it's a little closer, to the snow, and it's got a much better, it's like bordering on being stable. It's still semi-stable. Still, when you get into some hard conditions, it can kind of do this. That's what I mean by loose. It's just like, it's gotten a lot better. I went out a couple days ago in kind of medium hard conditions, but still mainly soft and no real hard patches to really test on for an extended length. So I'm not sure really how well the side effects are, going to help. But, with the tip and tail, more down on the board, like you can see this camber profile, you can still see there's a lot of camber there, and there's a decent amount of rocker between the feet. So the tip and tail are still up, above the snow. And when you step down, they come flat. But it seems like maybe it'll really help with the side effects, and the edge hold will be better. But from what we found with previous Process boards that we've ridden is, it's amazing in soft snow, really fun in medium snow, and then it just kind of starts, like as you get to medium hard, it just starts like the fun meter goes down. The board just feels like way too loose and way too chattery. It seems like Burton's really like taking that to heart over the years and really been working on tweaking that with their rides and making their boards feel a little more stable, grip a little better, and handle more conditions in a better way, instead of just powder to middle ground snow. Now it's starting to handle all conditions really well. It's getting a lot better. And we just had a really fun, Jimbo and I had a really fun time on this. It pops really well. It's got a springy feel to it. It's really fun edge to edge, and Jimbo's super light. I'm run heavier than the board's weight recommendations. And yeah, I found it a little more, loose. Like it's not quite the board that somebody in the weight specs would be for me, but it still was like just a fun, playful, all-mountain freestyle board with the ability to set the stance back. It's kind of like the Custom Flying V Twin with the setback, and a little cheaper price point, not all the bells and whistles, but it's really fun. It's a fun board, and I think a lot of people could do a lot worse. This is something that I recommend to a lot of readers who are looking for a really good all-mountain freestyle board, but that's a little more than that, a little all-mountain board. You can do a lot of stuff with this, so it's a good board.